What we do here is go back, 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 back.
What's going on, YouTube? Not Your Average Rose back with another episode. In our last episode, we did superhero movies, and today we are going to do villains because without any villains, there's no superhero movies. But before we get into it, our buddy John here is a little under the weather today. So I know this is going to be his flu game episode, and I know he's going to come with that fire, right, John?
Yeah, man. It's either going to be that or that Paul Pierce Dookie game. So we'll see which way it goes.
The Lamar Jackson Dookie game.
Yeah. Lamar Jackson, yeah.
But before we get into it, Rob, do you want to kind of give us the rundown of what we're going to do?
Yeah, we are all going to go. We took the time to think of our two favorite movie villains. And we're going to go round robin to talk through a few of those guys and see what you all think.
And for everyone out there, we're not doing the villains based on superhero villains and superhero movies. We're just doing villains just in general. So, John, do you want to go ahead and start us off with your first villain?
Yeah, man. My first villain is Heath Ledger playing the Joker from The Dark Knight. That's who I'm going with first. I think it was a legendary acting he did that movie. He played a great Joker. I like Jack Nicholson before that, but he did an awesome job portraying his version of the Joker.
Hey, I know that we're all waiting for you to act out a scene. So I think for the fans out there, we need you to act out one of the scenes, pressing the button, getting scared, something.
No, every scene I think of, because it's been on, I think of what Rob said last time when he goes in dressed as a nurse and he's painted up, looking crazy, and he comes in and Harvey, he wakes up and looks at him, and then he takes off his mask, and then he was like, "Oh, it's a Joker! I didn't know." And he looks crazy with the mask on. I just keep thinking about that because Robert brought that up, and I watched it the other day, and I was like,
I need to see that out because I really want to see that part. I've never noticed that.
I rewatched that movie yesterday and the day before, and there's another scene where they're at the like the parade and they're gonna name the new police commissioner, and he's there like dressed as a police officer, and he doesn't have like makeup, but like you can clearly see it's him, and he managed to not only sneak in when they were looking for him, but he was like first row in front of the stage, and they give him a gun. And
he waves,
and he managed to like take a shot at the police commissioner, at the mayor. I just it's a great movie. I just found like those were some plot holes.
Well, you know what?
I think
you got me second thinking because I was like, the more I think about some of these scenes, I'm like, that was kind of dumb. Like, was this really the best?
Yeah.
But there's a lot of great other moments to make up for some of these like ones that got you scratching your head.
I think the performance is great though. He's a really good character, really good movie. I think probably best one of the best super. I don't know if he's super villain. I said definitely one of the best villains in a movie, in a superhero movie if you classify Batman. So
that's mine.
Got you. Who's next?
I'll go next.
Go ahead.
So my first villain that I really enjoy watching is somebody who I think, like what I hate is that he attacks people for some things that they're trying to change and trying to make better in their life. And then he also, like he kicks a good guy when he's down, and he really like tries to hit this hero where it hurts. And I think when you think villain, you think White Goodman from Dodgeball, a true underdog story. And I just, you've got villains out there with super strength and do different things. I felt like, man, like White was just such a horrible guy. But in the same token, just really funny to watch. He tries to take, Vince Vaughn character, like hard-earned gem that he's worked for. He makes people feel horrible about themselves. And then he tries to cheat in a dodgeball competition. So I just think like everything together, just one of the worst men probably alive. And I think, as you guys probably all thought, like probably the worst villain that you've ever seen yourself. So
a unique pick.
That was good, man. I like that one. That was good.
Spot, what you got?
That was
All right,
yeah.
man. So everybody knows I'm a huge comic book guy. I love my Marvel fan. I love all that stuff. So everybody would think, oh, they didn't pick Thanos. Nah, it ain't gonna be Thanos. Thanos, man, I don't think he was a villain because I get what he was trying to do. I understand what he's trying to do. I don't put him in the villain sense. My best villain, I think, is Ultron. Ultron, man, that guy is just hell bent on destroying the Earth no matter
Isn't he a
what.
robot?
He's not necessarily a robot. He has
AI.
conscience. He has AI. There you go,
Yeah,
AI. He destroys Jarvis in the beginning of the movie. Doesn't have to destroy him, but basically destroys him. Luckily, Jarvis comes back. Thank God. Jarvis is amazing. But his goal is to end the Avengers. And when they say end, he means kill. And his goal is to make humankind extinct. And that's, man, this is trying to drop a city on people. He don't care who's on the city. He's going to drop the city on people. So I think, it's played by James Spader, who's just like a smart guy. And he just has that kind of intellect about him. So, like I said, Ultron, as crazy as he is, he has a
British?
certain. James Spader? I don't know.
I don't think he is.
so.
He's just
I don't
got a
think he
pretty unique voice.
Yeah,
To him.
I know
but
that-
Got a seriousness about him.
It's rare to find a villain who's hell bent on destroying mankind and has a certain intellect about it. And he has a very high intellect about himself. So
I think Ultron had good intentions too, right? Like he was created essentially to protect us from ourselves or to protect us. And he decided like the only way to do it is to protect them from themselves by destroying them.
yeah,
Because they just can't be trusted. And quite honestly, after the last year, he was very right. So I like I'm kind of with him,
wrong.
there.
I mean, how smart is he? He basically made Vision.
Yep.
He made
I
a whole
remember
other
when I
AI.
watched it, I was like, how are they going to beat this dude? This dude just turns into something else or
Right?
goes somewhere
Right.
else. So I was like,
You actually watched this movie, unlike the Black
I've
Panther.
watched,
So you
I've,
watched
I've
this
watched,
one?
I've watched all of them.
Yeah,
man.
John, did you know what he was talking about when he said, like, do you still have it
Yeah.
in your mind?
Yes.
Okay.
But definitely Ultron, man. That's probably my favorite villain, man. Just the way he carries himself, and he's like Tony Stark, basically in AI form.
Nice, man.
All right, I'm gonna go a different route. I'm gonna go an anime route. Since everyone knows I'm a big Dragon Ball Z fan.
You like Dragon Ball Z? I didn't even know that.
Just a little bit. I'm gonna have
Little
to.
bit?
show
I've
off
never
the
heard
whole
you mention it
collection.
before.
Yeah, I never heard you talk about Dragon Ball Z ever. That's
But
weird.
I am gonna go with, and I should have probably grabbed.
You're
the
going to have to
figure
school
here.
us right now, bro.
The Dragon Balls?
I am gonna go with Vegeta.
For the Z.
Vegeta was an iconic character in the series. I think without Vegeta, you don't have the whole series of Z. There is Dragon Ball Day in Japan. They have a day specifically for Goku. So I don't know. I think without Vegeta,
I bet Joe's been wanting to go over there for that.
oh, I'll be there in a heartbeat. Even though
I'm not
it's
gonna lie.
Vegeta.
I don't know what is he? Does he wear white? He wears like a white robe.
I'll bring out some figures this next podcast. Actually, I might do in my figure room, my collection room. I might do the next.
You said they have a day in Japan just for Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, for Goku, there's like a
In
Goku
the-
day.
Is it in the city of Japan?
Mm-hmm. It's the
city-
safest.
The city of Japan.
Yeah, I think the busiest Denny's is also there as well.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, that's San Antonio. But anyway, it's the safest small city in Japan.
Just in case for you guys, if y'all didn't watch last episode, I relived last episode. John thought that Japan was the safest city in the world.
Bro, I meant Tokyo. I meant bro.
Just want to put that out again.
It
Yeah, we
was
gotta aware of that.
Tokyo.
And,
Tokyo,
and,
Japan.
and go ahead and peek the OU cap, just so y'all know where that's from.
Mhm.
All right, John.
Oh, he's balling.
I don't care about OU.
All right. Here we go. So, for my next villain, I'm going with someone. Kind of took it back, way back. I'm going with Michael Myers from Halloween. This dude doesn't ever go away, and he's had a ton of movies. I can't even tell you how many movies this guy has. But
You would think you would know if he's your favorite villain.
I mean,
Yeah.
I know.
man, no one knows. No one really knows. There's
You think
so
you
many.
might Google that. So
No, there's too many.
but
Bro.
you don't write anything down?
Even Google didn't know. No, there's
Hey,
a
John,
lot.
do you watch this movie during Christmas?
They got new ones like every year.
John, do you watch this movie during Christmas?
I mean, it's a year-round movie, bro.
It's a year-round movie.
Mhm.
Yeah, movie.
Halloween is not just for
So
Halloween.
you specifically watch Halloween.
Hall-
and
Halloween's
Christmas?
not a Halloween movie.
No, just like comedies, you can watch any time of the year. Like the comedy, like Home Alone, you can watch it anytime you want. Okay. So, I don't know. Michael Myers,
All right.
specifically on Halloween.
And everybody knows who he
Hey,
is too, man. So
Wikipedia
everybody
didn't
knows
have
who
much on Michael Myers. Man, you better donate to them at the end of this next year, man. When that little pops up on the beginning of the screen, you need to donate to us. You better be on there, man.
I don't know. I know that he's got another movie coming out this year in October. So I'll probably watch that one too. I watched the last one.
It's gonna be
Jamie Lee Curtis is like
Halloween 2020.
older
Corona.
lady, and she's like a Michael Myers.
Michael
killer.
Myers is gonna wear a mask over his mask.
I'm
That's
just
a good
thinking,
movie.
like, how's Michael Myers still doing it? This guy's old.
He's
Like,
super
you-
old, man.
I don't
He's
know.
and
How's
you're
he super
you're-
strong? How's he
You're
not
not
like?
tricking me that he's popping up behind people and he never runs.
How is he not like a little
You're not
like
fooling me.
hunchback old man
is
now?
He, like, did they ever make a story about like why he's so like fucking strong and all, like why he's just crazy strong? Like what's something
If-
about him?
They've had some of the stories. There are a ton.
super evil.
Some of are that he
Super evil.
that he is like
power.
supernatural. Some of them are just that he had different issues. So he had like what is it like the word he was a super just large and strong like child from birth. So he just was like that. But I don't think they've ever cleared up again why he can just materialize in different places out of nowhere. So
He got some strength. Dude, who's
I
it?
am sorry, John. I didn't mean anything by what I said. I
Is
promise.
this-
Come back.
the Myers. Oh, there he is. There he is.
is he a zombie?
Where's who's that kid back there?
All right.
He look better like that though. He looks better like
Yeah,
that.
leave it on, John.
You just leave it the whole time. Just do the feature.
Spot, go ahead and go with your pick while this dude gets his makeup off.
All right, man.
Back, man. I had to go use the restroom. Okay.
So my second pick for favorite villain of all time, man, is gonna be one that everybody knows about. One that everybody is. I don't want to say can relate to because that's kind of weird to say that, right? But everybody knows about. Everybody's watching.
Everyone can relate to killing.
I mean,
What's this?
but Scar for the Lion King. I mean,
Yeah,
you can't get more villainous than that, man, dude. I, mean,
I never had a brother that I wanted to kill, but
Never tried to kill my nephew.
y'all got brothers. Oh, yeah, you got brother. You understand? I mean, sometimes it just happens. I don't know. But
Maybe when I was a little kid, I wanna
kills
hurt
his
my
brother. Tries to kill his nephew. Dude's hanging out with his mortal enemies, hyenas. I mean, ain't no lions. There's no lions hanging out with hyenas. That does not happen. And then somebody comes back. And he
I
tries
like
to
how
kill him
that's your
again.
angle. Like it's not.
He tries to kill him again. Like it's like, come on, man. Like you try to kill your nephew again. So definitely Scar, man. So he just looks evil. I mean, you get that look. And
So
then
did you like the movie or you like the original cartoon,
what movie?
Lion King?
The live action.
Oh, why would I watch that?
I
want to watch that.
That was good.
No, it wasn't that good.
All right, Rob, what you got?
It wasn't that good.
My second villain is he who shall not be named. I think the most gangster villain you can find. Somebody who you can't even say his name, but Lord Voldemort from the Harry Potter series.
Y'all are some haters, man. Me and Rob, we
This-
love some Harry Potter, man. Hey, for everyone
You-
watching
you-
at
you
home,
pick- you
comment
picked
below
up-
if you've seen Harry Potter.
Yeah,
These guys are promised, swear up and down that they've never seen Harry Potter. They've never even heard of
I've
this
never
guy,
seen Harry
apparently.
Potter. I watched the first movie, and I watched.
So you've seen Harry Potter.
so you've seen Harry Potter.
no,
he
I
comes out of the
I
first
watched
movie.
I went through halfway. I went through halfway the first movie. Like I watched and I saw. I'm pretty sure I saw like on FX or like TBS or something. So I didn't watch the whole time. The first commercial came on, I stopped watching it. That's what happened.
I think I saw like the cover. I think I saw the cover of it.
But I read all the
nah.
books. I read all the books though.
But maybe I don't know, maybe I
Oh,
watched
yeah,
it.
whatever.
You read all the
Nobody
books.
on that one, man.
Yeah, I read all the books.
I read.
Like, you
all
read?
I read all the books 5 times. That's how great the books are. But the movies, nah, never seen them.
Man, this guy is a powerful wizard. Tries to kill a baby. kills the kid's parents, and then he leaves his body in different objects, comes back, and he's got like a whole cult around him. Like he's a super evil dude.
But why is he evil?
He
though?
sounds like Chucky.
No face.
Chucky.
Chucky has
No-
a cult following.
Sounds like
Yeah,
Chucky.
no face on him. Yeah, he's
Is
a
he
super
missing
evil
a
guy.
nose? He got a nose, right?
Yeah, he's got no nose. He's got a couple slits in there. He can speak to like snakes and stuff. He's super evil, man. You should check out the series. It's a good time.
Great series.
Really good series.
How long are the
I-
movies? I feel like the movies are like long. They're long.
They're long.
They're long, but they're good. Man, you sat through what is
Avengers
it?
Endgame. Yeah, you'll be
That's
all right.
Endgame. That's Endgame.
Titanic.
I know you have Titanic. I've seen it.
I watched Titanic twice.
I have an
I'm
honorable
sorry.
mention. I have an
Twice
honorable
last
mention
week.
villain as well that I wanted to bring up.
The old lady from Titanic.
No, my honorable mention villain after tonight is the Memphis Grizzlies because they've been murdering the San Antonio Spurs for the last 2 games, and I think this has to stop. And I think it's
Well,
a little
luckily they're not
ridiculous.
scheduled the next game. They get a break.
Yeah, they were
But
close.
you're right. They've been Spurs look terrible against the
They're
Grizz.
far scarier than maybe not White Goodman, but than Lord Voldemort. So
All right, so I'll go
What's your
for my
one?
last villain. My second pick, I'm gonna go with Wreck-It Ralph. No, I'm just messing with you guys. I am gonna go.
John Wick.
John Wick.
I
Y'all ever see a scary movie?
I am gonna go with Hans Gruber.
Gruber?
Huh?
MacGruber.
Not
MacGruber,
MacGruber
right?
spot. I know you got all happy there. No, I'm gonna go with Hans Gruber from Die Hard. Great movie. Great Christmas movie. What?
How many?
No, nothing there. Nothing there.
No, John was. I think John fell asleep.
It's not even worth arguing.
he's too sick, too
Man.
tired.
Mm-mm.
Get John on
But-
the big day.
That's my pick. I mean, Hans Gruber, epic bad guy. Snape later on in Harry Potter. Boom.
Who?
Huh?
Who from Harry
Some
Potter?
people say cucumber just tastes better pickled. What? Huh?
Hans Gruber,
what?
he's a super good villain in that movie.
Damn,
I
man.
think
Look,
he-
he's German,
he-
bro. Germans just make
They
good
just
villains,
seem
man.
mean. Yeah, they seem super mean. But yeah, I think it just fits. Like you got Bruce Willis, who is like just a tough ass cop, and then you got this German terrorist. And yeah, it's a super good movie, man. It's really good. I like when they come back around, they connect it in future movies too.
Oh, yeah,
to the original one. So yeah, awesome pick, man. Like
So they
that.
always talk about it. You know, we're right now. I keep watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine over and over again,
Yes.
and they bring back. They always reference Die Hard in the movie.
Yeah,
and,
that's his favorite movie.
So they brought back. I don't know his real name. I'm gonna reference him as Carl Winslow. He was in the movie from Family
Yeah.
Matters. He was in that movie.
He was.
But oh my, he looks so different now. They had him like
Well,
as guest
so he's-
star in the
he-
movie.
He's in
Or the show.
he's in the episode where they're doing the bachelor party.
Yeah, it's the Bachelor Party
Yeah.
episode. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great show, by the way. If y'all haven't seen Brooklyn Nine-Nine,
Yeah, man.
highly recommend it. It's hilarious. Terry
Brooklyn-
Crews is hilarious.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine is the show, man.
I think I'm more likely to watch that instead of Harry Potter. So
John, you haven't even seen Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
mm-mm.
John, what
John-
is that
John-
last actual show
John,
you've seen, man?
John just saw Black Panther.
I haven't watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine either.
John hasn't seen Black Panther.
I watched.
so-
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Game
heard
of
it's
Thrones ended
good.
a long time ago, bro.
I've heard Brooklyn Nine-Nine's good. I'm not an Andy Samberg fan.
wasn't either. I'm not either, but
I don't
I
think it's
like
that
the
funny to
show.
me. But I've heard the show is funny.
Well,
Yeah.
he's got writers for the show, so I mean, it's not his stuff. Makes it
I
makes it
mean-
a little easier.
I mean, he's acting it out, so it is his
Alright.
stuff when it comes out of his mouth.
True.
So before we end this podcast, we did want to end with one of our random questions that we typically do. And for you guys here, and to kind of put you on the spot, we've been doing this podcast. I think this is our 13th episode. Yeah, this is our 13th episode.
13?
If we were to have a special guest, any special guest for our podcast, who would it be?
JJ Redick.
You have JJ Redick on?
JJ
Hashtag JJ
that's
Redick.
it. He's got his own
John?
pod. He can give us some tips. He's quite possibly, arguably the best player ever in NBA history.
I would want to
Yeah.
have either Guy Fieri or Bobby Flay, so I can tell them how much their food sucks and how much I hate their shows because I cannot stand
Wow.
those two guys. I don't know why. I don't like
Wow.
them.
You're gonna put Gordon
Well, that's
Ramsay
the-
on there too?
Nah, I like Gordon Ramsay, man. I ain't gonna lie, I like Gordon Ramsay.
You like Gordon Ramsay and not Bobby Flay and Guy
I
Fieri?
hate Bobby Flay, man. I want to punch Bobby Flay in the face. Bobby Flay, if you're watching, come meet me in San Antonio and I'll punch you in the face.
I honestly
Guy,
don't
Guy,
need
Guy Fieri, he's a little bit bigger than me. I think he might take me.
Guy Fieri take you to Flavor Town, man. You better watch what you say. You better watch what you say.
I got your salt and pepper right here, bro. Come on, what's up?
No,
Let's go.
I'd love to have JJ Redick or Denzel, man. I would love to.
Oh,
have
Denzel's a good one.
But Denzel would have to be in character as either Alonzo from Training Day.
I feel like
Uh,
Denzel last time when he played, I feel like he's like, this is stupid. Why am I doing here?
no,
Yeah,
I feel
what
I
you
feel like
guys-
he would come on and chill.
You think
I feel
so?
like yeah,
Hmm.
I feel like he would. But he'd have to be in character. I'd want him either as Coach Boone or Alonzo from Training Day. You have to come in character. You can't be
It's gonna be,
regular Denzel.
it's gonna be train. It's gonna be.
He's
It's gonna
gotta
be
be one
train
of
day.
those.
It's gonna be
Yeah, I
train
could
day.
see him just yelling at
train
us
day.
on here.
It's gonna be train
This
day,
is
man.
chess, not checkers.
John, you got anybody?
I mean, I would go. I got like some like,
Baker Mayfield, Adrian Peterson,
Opposite
Thomas
ends.
Price.
I think Will
Freddie
Smith would be
Young.
cool to come in here and give us a little bit. He can tell me how I did last time when I told him.
Not good. We can
How
tell
come
you
don't
that it
want me,
wasn't good. Why didn't you Will
That's
Smith?
good.
I thought,
Why didn't you
I,
Will Smith to tell you it wasn't
I think he
good?
got a lot of stories too. That'd be
I
pretty
thought,
cool.
I
I
thought
think.
Rob. I thought
Then
Rob
I
was a
also
big
think
DeVito.
I also think like somebody that would like talk a lot of mess the whole time. So I was like maybe like Conor McGregor. You just talk
Stephen
mess,
A.
though.
We could have Stephen
Stephen
A.
A's, that would be good.
Mhm.
Who you got, Joe?
I'm gonna say either Samuel L. Jackson, but I want Dave Chappelle as Samuel L. Jackson to come on the show, or Ron Burgundy.
I mean, go
Ron
on.
Burgundy would be hilarious.
I like how you pick like people that like not even them. It's just like people they play.
Yeah.
Oh, what about Dave Chappelle as Lil Jon?
That would be hilarious too.
What about Dave Chappelle as Tyrone Biggums?
Hey, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Man, just Dave Chappelle just brings back
I mean, just Dave Chappelle for
senior
all of
year
us.
where we
Just
just sit in the
Chappelle.
back of Miss Jones's class on a little portable DVD player and watch
all the
Chappelle show
time, man. All the time.
all the
Yeah.
time. But
You
that's
guys,
our
you guys
episode.
get in the groups, guys. Come on, all right.
I know y'all get back to housework, okay, ma'am, and then we would still just back there watching.
Yep.
Hey, was she okay? Because like I just realized now, like we had a sub for a long time in that class. Like, was she okay? I never really asked, but
I think she was retiring that year, and she had to use her days up at the end. That's
would
what I
say
think she had said.
She felt like she retired earlier than at the end of the year because she's definitely not in there.
I mean, if we were able to walk
Kinda
out of class
did.
sometimes.
A spot. We went to the counselor a lot.
Yeah, I never finished that last book that we were supposed to be reading.
Oh
at the
man,
time, so.
I'll never forget that last project just hanging around about the quarterback. You know what I'm talking about, Spy?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The one where we wrote out stuff and then didn't we hang it from the ceiling like we were third graders? It
That's what he was
Yep.
saying. That's it.
Yep.
was like our dreams or
There was-
something.
there was
what
a-
we wanted
there
to
was
do.
a
In our
special
dreams.
one.
There
That
was
was
a
your
special
senior
one
year?
though. There was a special one.
That was a
Yeah,
special
it was our
postal.
senior year. We wrote out our dreams and we hung them like mobiles from the ceiling. And this was 17-year-olds in this class doing this.
Yep.
Oh
That was
yeah.
great.
But anyways, y'all, that's our episode for today. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Tell your friends about us. We need some more subscribers. Help us out. But from the brothers here at Not Your Average Bros podcast, we'll see you next time. Peace.